Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to some more Dwarf Fortress here, episode 17. Gonna go ahead and unpause. We are gonna be focusing on doing a lot of building in this episode as we outwait our first siege to hopefully end soon. It's all undead here, so it's really just a matter of seeing if they eventually leave. I don't know exactly if they will. Hopefully, if we end up getting traders or something that show up on the map, then they will fight each other. And then we can maybe go out there and meet them in battle, which is why I'm just going to keep continuing to build, but I'm also going to keep building equipment for my dwarves so they can be ready to fight if the time comes. Crap, I've got ghosts living here still too. So we've got bodies that need to, well, frankly need to be buried. But I'm not sure at this point if we're going to be able to keep up with it. Okay, so we're making the copper swords now though, so that's good. Lots of stone being hauled, which is good. Hopefully the refuse is also hauled. We've got our gold weapon rack. I'll actually go ahead and build that. Do we have the gold armor stand? Because that can go in here too. Yep. So gold armor stand and a gold weapon rack. That should make Archangel very happy. Yes, yes, yes. Lots of hauling to be done. We struck something else. Hornblende. Oh, look at this. More gold. And lots more microline to be mined. More gold. I'll keep mining like that just to see if we reach any more. It's gonna be so funny when I start making stuff out of gold. We're probably going to get attacked a lot. Okay, is the refuse pile working? Sort of. It's just, God, it's just so many shells. I don't think the shells produce... I don't think they produce miasma, so I don't think it's really worth... Yeah, they're hauling most of my shells out of my stockpile. What are these blocks? Porcelain bricks. I was going to use the porcelain bricks for something. Yeah, because I'm making clay bricks. Those can be stuffed in bins too. We should make more bins. Although I don't want to burn up all my wood. We can make rock bins. I believe. No. We can make metal, technically. Iron bins. Tin. I'll just stick to wooden bins. We'll make 20 of them. So the porcelain bricks. I was thinking porcelain floors somewhere. This is rock salt floor. And we will continue to build rock salt floors. Wait, is this rock salt here? Because this could just be smoothed. It is. So I just have to do rock salt in the areas that it can't be smoothed. Which would be right here. How much rock salt do I have? Boy, do I have any rock salt? Right there. I've got a pretty good amount. Alright. And then, yeah, we could do porcelain floor. We could do it inside of our training area. Or we could start getting the dining room set and do porcelain inside there. I'm thinking porcelain inside the dining room. I'm not going to do gold floor in the dining room. That'd be a little ridiculous. I'm going to do gold tables and chairs, though. That won't be ridiculous. I won't be able to build the floor I can build stuff on top of the floor, but I won't be able to build it underneath stuff, which is kind of silly, but... So I will have to put the floor... I will have to move the levers and stuff. That won't be able to happen until after the siege is over. So that's probably not going to happen at all. Alright, well, why don't we do porcelain inside here? Because we should have enough to do it. Porcelain bricks. It is significantly easier to build in an area where you know you can just smooth everything. I built in an area that's like a lot of sand. So that kind of made it difficult, but... Oh, the porcelain looks almost just like rock salt. It's the same color. Okay, so that's not too bad. Yeah, that miasma is bad. We're supposed to haul that stuff here soon. Of course. Okay, so what I'll have to do is do a refuse pile again, but this time, not allow shells. Or bones. Forbid bones, shells, or shells, teeth, skull. There. Horns and hooves. Hair and wool. That stuff doesn't rot, so this should be stuff that just rots. Hopefully. Looks like they might have already gotten it out of there. Suspended the construction of floor. What up here? I bet it's this one right here. No. Huh, I don't know which one it is. I'm gonna go ahead and designate this to be smooth, though. Can the stairs be smooth? I don't... Yeah, no, they can't. Designate that to be smooth, and that to be smooth, and this. There we go. That'll keep our masons pretty busy, too. I actually wouldn't mind etching these walls, too. So, it's a matter of making sure our mason, whoever does it, so we can get some legendary etchings and stuff, whoever does it has a really high stone detailing level. So we don't want that many people doing stone detailing. Actually, what we really want is we want one person doing stone detailing and have him just get really, really good at it. And that's like his only job, and then he's hauling when he's not stone detailing. Or stone crafting, but we don't want our miners doing it because they're important. They need to be mining when I have mining queued. So I do have some people here that don't have any jobs. Moldath is one of them. So he's going to be a stone detailer, and we'll have him do stone crafting. Just so that I could take 2 of my mining dwarfs off of stone crafting so they can focus on just doing mining. And masonry's fine. Take these up. Yeah, masonry's fine. I'll have those 2 do stone crafting. I'll take this guy off of masonry. And that guy. So that leaves 3 of my dwarves on masonry. Do I want him just stone detailing? Yeah, I'll have him stone craft too. And then I got this guy that can do some stone crafting if he's got to jump in. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense to me. Actually, we've got all these dwarves here that I don't think I even really... A lot of them... No, I gave these guys jobs. There's just not a lot here. This guy's like a farmer, but he's not doing anything. He might be in the military. I don't even know if I can tell. Let's see. Yeah, he is in the military. So was this guy in the military? He's not. He is. So when he's not training, he can do stone detailing, maybe? That makes sense. That's right. I forgot that I left a bunch of these dwarves out of tasks so they could just focus on being military. So when they're training... And then they're hauling, so they still have a purpose in the fort because they're hauling when they're not training, and then they're training most of the time. I probably have a child dwarf that's grown up to be a peasant by now. Yeah, this one right here, Christina. Okay. So, yeah, let's do that instead. Christina can be our stone detailer. That's a peasant dabbling in farming, but we'll actually just have you focus on that. That'll be a lot better. So there you go. All right, Christina, get to work doing the stone detailing. So yeah, like I said, so you got a dwarf. They can smooth stone and they can also engrave stone. Generally, you want your engravings to be a higher quality because the higher quality of the engraving, I just realized we need tables. For our traction benches. So just build me 4 of them. Although, do we need tables down here? No. So just 4 tables to do the traction benches. Oh, a dwarven child's throwing a temper tantrum. Luckily, it's just a child. Yeah, so like I said, we need somebody who's got good smoothing skills. So that way when they go to engrave, they get higher quality engravings. And then it makes everybody happy when they walk over them or pass over them. So that's kind of the point. Construction nearly done. Okay. This is good. This is really good. Making rock pots. We can't make rock pots. Are we running out of economic stone? I guess we are. We got more of it, though, to be hauled. And a bunch of it to be reclaimed right here. Like so. Dwarf child's just hanging out. Meanwhile, the mayor needs a decent office. Decent quarters, decent dining room. That'll be as simple as just getting some flooring down in his areas. So I can't do the flooring where his furniture is. And you know what? That's fine. I'm going to do some flooring here, but I think I'm going to do I want to do porcelain? I was almost thinking of doing gold flooring in his room. I think that'll look kind of cool. And we've got plenty of gold bars. Hopefully don't make the other dwarves jealous. Eventually this whole area needs to be redone anyways. This is gabbro floor, so I'm going to do gabbro all down here. How's the smoothing going? It is happening, so that's good. Copper weapon racks are done. We should have a couple of them. 4 of them to be exact. And I'm going to place those 4 in each corner of the room. Wait, it said there's only 3 of them, so one of them hasn't been hauled yet. So I'll just turn planning on and we'll put the other one right here. And hopefully the copper swords are done. Yep, they're actually still being worked on. Let's go ahead and smelt some of this gold ore, because we're going to need it. Especially if we start making stuff out of gold. Look at that gold floor. I'd have to move the furniture if I want to put gold floor below it. Not as important for the furniture there, but the places I can see underneath it, I definitely would like to put gold flooring. I'm not going to worry about it right now. Well, I will maybe. It depends. He's got a decent quarters now. Dining room, he still needs a decent dining room and a decent office. He still doesn't consider it to be really that great. So let me remove all of this and we'll just we'll put the gold down and then we'll redo it. Archangel will be a little upset about it, but he'll get over it. Oops, don't want to remove that. Okay. Perfect. So now we can do gold bars here. And there. They should get right to that. And then we can rebuild it. I'm assuming we're out of space up here. Those bricks are taking up a lot of room. And obviously the mussel shells are just like eating everything up too. I should find a place down here to store the mussel shells. Did those body parts ever get hauled? They did. Right there. Okay. I'm going to make another stockpile over here. That's going to be just mussel shells till I can figure out what the hell to do with these. Since I can't seem to do anything with them. So it's going to be refuse, but it is going to be just shells for now. And they should, we got a bunch of dwarves that are available. They should start hauling the shells out of here. Yep, they are. Perfect. Thank God. We are getting pretty low on stuff too. Let's brew a bunch of drinks. I have seeds. I don't know what they are. Cherry pits, blueberry seeds, whipvine. Oh boy. Almonds. Like, I don't think I have seed. I don't have seeds for anything. Underground. We should probably dig down to the cavern, or we dig up and start a farm. Is the siege over? I never even checked. I guess the only way to check would be to see what's on the map here. Let's see. Oh, unit list. Yep, they're still here someplace. Dwarf swords, dwarf, human mace. These are deceased technically, but they are alive, I believe. And Scoops and Krager, I guess, are deceased. And there's a weremoose someplace. So I can't seem to teleport to them, though. Where the heck are they? They're all... Dude, oh my god. They are hiding all over the map. They're just walking around the map. Yeah, we lost a dwarf. I see him now. So he didn't make it inside in time. He's right there. Who is it? Iron short sword. Holy crap, this guy had a weapon. Who is this? That's his brain right there. There's a dead dwarf here too, with a steel battle axe. Wait a second. Did we end up getting a trader at some point? And I missed it? There's certainly... There's two dead dwarfs here with weapons. Unless that's my steel axe for... Let's see, steel battle axe, copper helm. No, that is not... This is not my dwarf. What's his name? Axedorf corpse mangle. Oh, maybe it's one of the undead dwarf that died. That is what it is, I believe. Steel crossbow. Yeah, these are from the dwarfs. Yeah, elf crossbow corpse. Human maceman corpse. Yeah, so some of the undead were attacked by something. Maybe the were creature attacked them? Who is this? Weremoose blood. Yeah, the weremoose came on the map and attacked these guys. A bunch of these undead. But he is passed out right now. I believe that's the weremoose right there. This is the corpse, actually, of the weremoose, so it is dead. But he took a bunch of undead with him. Okay. And then we just have frickin' things hiding in the trees here. Or below the trees. We got a sword dwarf. They're just hanging out. Okay, so it's still not safe. They're going around just killing stuff. But I guess if more stuff appears on the map, then that'll help clean it up some. Alright. We're going to want to get a well at some point. I'm realizing this now. We're going to need a well. All right. Oh, get that done. I want to have my wall up and finished. I like my microline wall here, though. It's looking really good. I guess we can get the floor in here set. We should have plenty of rock salt to do it. All right. Still waiting for the traction benches to be done. I think we're working on tables. Rock pots, coffins, thrones, tables, blah, 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 blah. Why are people not working on that? Did I mess that up? Masonry. Stone detailing. The problem is my masons are also my mining folk. So I need some masons that don't do mining. This is a... Groddick here is in the massive lances. Lord is a mason and a stone crafter and does not do... He's constructing a building, though, because he's the architect. So I'm going to take him off of architect. So that he just does masonry and stone crafting so he can make the stuff that I need. He should get right on that. We're still crafting junk with wood, wooden bins. We could cut a bunch of gems. Still doing charcoal, still making clay bricks. Trying to make the traction benches. We're just waiting for tables. Copper short sword 9 has been completed. Yes. If we check, then our military should be equipped. Yep, they all got short swords. Okay, so now we're going to want to make 10 copper helmets. Or I can start making, let's see, do we have iron bars? I think we still just sitting with copper and stuff. Well, we got silver, but silver doesn't make a good armor. I could do copper, Copper would be... I'd rather just do iron, honestly, but copper would be good. Good for them to do. Really haven't found any, like, iron ore. Let's see. I could keep digging. Trying to remember what iron ore is exactly. Let's see. There's nothing there besides a little bit of gold. And as far as I'm concerned, we found nothing here. It's quartz. But this is phyllite, and I believe copper can be found in phyllite. Maybe. Or tetrahedrite. No, that's rock salt, like a marble or something. Is phyllite a flux? I don't even remember. I'm going to have them mine a bit here and just see what I find. In a couple directions. And then with that being said, I'm going to queue all of this to be dumped. And then put walls up here. And I'm going to close this section off for now, because this is where I'm going to... I think that once I'm done strip mining the area that I've already set to be strip mined, I'm going to start strip mining this floor here because of microcline and everything. And I will build these walls just out of gabbro. And we'll get that set. And did these shells get moved? Hell yeah, they did. Is there more shells still up here? Heck yeah, there is. Okay. Let's get the table placed again. The throne. Okay, we don't have a throne somehow. The armor stand, though. We have a copper armor stand. Not sure what that's from. We got the gold here, though. Gold weapon rack. Oh, I'm in planning. We're planning off. Yeah, I want to make sure the gold one gets there. So I just need a chair. So when they picked up that chair, they put it up there. So I'm going to, well, boy, I need to make more chairs, I guess. We're making them. They're just, well, they're not getting made. That's the problem. All right, let's just let that finish. The mason is finally here making more coffins after all. And that floor is almost done. We're still brewing drinks, which is good. Got plenty of food. It's the booze I'm a little worried about. Still smoothing. Still waiting for the undead to stop walking the earth so I can leave. We may be leaving to fight them, but they've scattered around in sort of sections. They'll probably all bum rush the fort, though, if I open the gate. So we can't necessarily say that it's going to be any better any other way. I'm going to make 4 more gold statues. How's he think of his like room and stuff now? Oh, it can't actually. I can't. I got to get a throne in there, so he's not going to say much about it till it's in there. Cancels dig. Frightened. Boy, a lot of people hauling stuff up from down here. I should make some more wheelbarrows. Give me 5 more. I don't know how many I've made at this point, but we'll just make some more because we know we're going to need it. And I know I'm going to need microline. Ooh, look at this. Lots of gems, too. Cut gems are worth a little bit more, but I constantly forget to queue up gems to be cut. This is why sometimes I dig a little bit farther past the mineral, because sometimes when you do that, you find more. And I know we've probably got more tetrahedrite and stuff down here that needs to be mined. We should mine more out. Let's do this. Eventually the copper will be used to make copper bolts or something. I should be able to tap into this water over here. I mean, it's frozen, but... Or that water over there. Eventually we got to get a well set up with a grate so creatures can't get through it. This is the dining room after all. So the water would have to come over here, and then the well would have to be probably right here. Could I do that? Can I get water there? I can't because I put the workshops there. Water could go right here. Nope. Where could water go? I guess I should go down here. Maybe over here? It's kind of a trip. Or it could go outside the hospital. That's fine too. It would have to go right over here. So I'd mine it over this way. I'd have to mine this out. I'd have to connect that pond with the brook. So none of that's going to happen until we can leave the fort anyways. But we should definitely keep it in mind. All right, let's get this microline wall done. And this one. Perfect. This could be smooth, but I'm going to stick with the micro line at least up to these points. And probably up to here, maybe. Because this would have to be, or I could just make it, I could make it micro line up to there and then make it all rock salt the rest of the way. That's probably what I'll do. All right, so I'm going to leave it off here. We're out of time now. Now that I got everything situated. Perfect. We'll go ahead and get the rest of Archangel's room set up. And eventually the rest of these rooms will all have to be redone. God help us. I want to get the training back up and get our military dwarves too equipped with their copper weapons, so we'll do that. Lots of mining going down here to get the minerals and stuff that we need, which is good. A lot of this still needs to be hauled, which is why I'm making more wheelbarrows and such. Have we mined down here? This is all being carried out to be dumped, which is great. I'll actually set these doors up real quick while I'm thinking about it, because we'll end up closing this off, and this can be smoothed. And then, how about down here? Okay, we're mining this now. Perfect. So we'll see what we find in the next one. Thank you all for joining me. I hope that you've enjoyed it. I look forward to seeing you next time.